in on Trans Africa Radio, bringing us to exactly about 7 minutes after the hour, 3 p.m. CAT. And yeah, it's all about having Big Brother people in the building. How are you doing, Lolu?
Hi, how you doing?
What is that all about? Like, what was that pose all about?
No, there was no pose. Hi, how you doing?
That was a pose.
Like, no, it wasn't a pose.
So wait, do you want to come here? Because you're telling me that you're so used to being on my position than that position.
No, this is fine.
Are you cool?
Fine. You're doing an amazing job, so this is fine.
Thank you so much.
This is fine.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Pleasure to be here.
Thank you so much for bringing us Big Brother Niger peeps, the Lolu force. Because yeah, this Lolu force of yours is real, hey?
Yes, it is. It is 270,000 strong on Instagram and about 20,000 on Twitter.
270,000
on Instagram, yes.
On Instagram alone,
yes.
And then 20,000 on Twitter alone.
Thereabout, give or take.
You need to make money off of that, eh?
Yes, I'm working on it.
You're working on it.
You know, I mean, it's a really, really big platform that I have. It's also a blessing to have all these people support me so much.
Yeah.
So definitely, I'm going to be using that to my advantage, and also to show my appreciation to all of you and all of the people on #LoluForce.
#LoluForce. I can already see it here.
Yeah, well.
Like on Twitter, it's like, oh my gosh, LoluForce. Oh my gosh, it's about time. Oh my gosh, Lolu's finally here.
Yes, I am.
So before we get into you going into Big Brother, right?
Okay.
Let's find out a little bit more about you as an individual, because we saw you in Big Brother. There was you and Anto. There was some other things happening there. Who is Lolu outside the Big Brother house?
Lulu outside the Big Brother house is a very calm guy. You know, someone that's almost very regular. Most people don't say I'm regular, but I think I'm a very regular guy that's trying to be successful.
Right.
I love to read. I love to eat. I don't get much sleep, even though I try.
Eating is good.
Eating is good. I'm a big foodie. I'm very, very focused. I'm a hard worker. I'm the kind of person that you wake up at 2 a.m. to get to work, and I'll be more than happy to. I grew up very, very quickly, so which is why maybe I matured more than my years on earth, which is why I sound older than I really am, even though I look younger than I really am. But anyway, the truth is, all of my life, it has been a learning curve. It has been, for me, you know, sacrificing and making sure that I'm in the best shape possible.
Right.
And finally, I think Lulu is that guy that has survived this long in life only through God, one, and two, by putting his best foot forward at every single time. Yeah. For me, in life, most people would say that, you know, there's always a good time and a bad time, and enjoy the good times and brave the bad times. I try to enjoy the both, really, because even the bad times, there are lessons to be learned. Yeah, that's very true. And the best lessons I learned in the bad times. So I'm really grateful for how far I've come. So if you do have any questions for the man, do send them through on WhatsApp. It's +27 79 254 4329, or give us a call on +27 11 447 7176. Yes, let's get these phone calls. Okay. Watch you get a phone call now that you said that, eh? Okay, let's putting it out to the universe that Lola's gonna get phone calls. I mean, I'll be happy to speak to anybody that calls. Yeah, like you're so friendly, like you're so warm, and that's so nice about you. Like when you walked in, and I was just, he's an inviting human being. That's what you are. So I heard through a little birdie that you and your mom you were avid Big Brother. Yes. Niger watchers. Yes. What is it about Big Brother that actually caught you in the beginning? The first time I saw Big Brother, my mom called me and says, "Look at that. I want you to be on the show." And this was over a decade ago. And I think she said for her it was about the platform and the kind of people that were on the show at that time. I think the first one I saw was the one that had Lerato on. Okay. Lerato and Gaetano. That time, it was that time I saw it first. And she said that, you know, she wanted me to be on the show one day for the platform and for the fact that she thinks that I'm going to do well on the show. And over time, you know, I had successfully tried to audition for Big Brother. I think I'd auditioned twice, once for Africa. I think twice for Africa, and I didn't get in. So when this one came up and, you know, I was asked to audition, I was a bit skeptical, saying, you know, I already tried twice. It's probably not for me in anything. But in the space of an hour and a half, I got like 17 calls saying, "Lulu, go on audition. If you don't get in, you don't get in, but go on audition." Yeah. And here I am. Third time lucky. Yes. So the saying is true. Well, yeah. Yeah, pretty much. Third time lucky. Sure. So take us through the audition process just a little bit. Like, don't give away too much. I can't. Of course, I can't give away too much. I auditioned in Abuja, and it was a really interesting audition. Very, very tasking. And if you were not the kind to think on your feet, and if you're not spontaneous, You literally just spent 30 seconds in there and they were done with you. Next person. It was that quick.
Ooh.
And the second set of auditions, I had to go into Lagos. I had to travel by air into Lagos. Meanwhile, I traveled a lot during the course of the auditions because I was in Abuja and I had to go to Lagos back and forth. And I think that the auditions in Lagos were also like really major because they were the people that had already made it through the first round into the second round. So the second round was also very, very interesting. And Big Brother literally starts to Big Brother you from the moment you walk into the auditions. Big Brother literally starts to Big Brother you. So you really never know what's coming. You're always on the edge of your seat every freaking time. And at the end of the day, when the call came in to, that I got in on the show, I was particularly surprised because I felt like, I was just being me. A couple of people actually made me believe that you had to be one way or the other, stand out-ish, you had to be loud or one thing. And I'm like, no, that's not me. I'm just the guy that literally walk into the room and speak. If you speak to me, if you don't speak to me, that's fine. I understand.
Yeah.
So eventually, when I go into the house, I realized that I was the only person that auditioned in Abuja that made it into the house.
Oh, wow.
Most of the people that auditioned in Lagos and other parts of the country. So I was the only person that auditioned in Abuja that made it into the house. And that for me was a blessing.
So now we know where the Lolu force comes from. Abuja, practically.
No, the Lulu force is all over the world, really.
No, I know that. But the fact that you like the only person from Abuja to make it in the house.
Yeah, sort of.
Like hometown
definitely.
support.
Definitely.
That's great. So shout out to Liza, who's all the way in Ghana. She says, nice to hear his voice again.
Grazie.
Yeah. Wishing him the very best in everything.
Thank
My
you.
greetings to Anto when he get back.
Yeah. I will say hi to Anto. I mean, I'm back in Lagos on Wednesday night, so hopefully I'll probably see her not until Sunday or so.
Right.
But I will be more than happy to send you regards.
We'll get into that, eh? We'll definitely get into that. +277925444329 is that WhatsApp line. Do send through all of your comments, your questions, or give us a call on +271144777176. So basically, the playlist is yours for the entire time you're here, right?
This should be fun.
So you have your homies with you as well.
Yeah.
And one of your homies says some DJ spin on some Kiss Danielle will do some good, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's a gem and a half.
So let's get straight into it. DSTV 872 all across Africa, 609 on OVHD, TA Radio.mobi, and the website transafricaradio.net. Lolu's in the building.
This is Trans Africa Radio.
So DJ Spinner, he has Kiss Danielle on this one. It's called Baba on Trans Africa Radio. And who's in the building? None other than Lolu. Hashtag Lolu Force. Apparently it sounds like a superhero.
Really?
Yeah, this is DJ Tyler from Abuja.
I keep hearing a lot of stuff about myself. First of all, people have called me very fine. I still don't think I'm a fine person. And now hearing the word superhero and my name in the same sentence, it will take a lot of getting used to it.
What you mean you don't think you're a fine person?
I know fine people.
What you talking about? What you saying about yourself then? Like, what you trying to say?
People say, oh my God, you're so cute, you're so handsome. I'm like, yeah, thanks, but really, am I?
Yes.
Wow. There you go.
Yes,
Thank you.
you are. Why you being this human being? You know you're fine.
No.
Plus,
I think I'm just there.
You're just there.
I'm just there.
Welcome to South Africa. Then you know how fine you are. +277925444329 is that WhatsApp line, or give us a call on +271144477176. So we got a voice note from the one and only Zodidi. She loves you so much.
Really?
She does. So this is what the lady has to say.
Hi Kea, hi Lulu. It's Zodidi. Kea, I'm just going to ask Lulu one question. I want to put him on the spot because I know this question is on everybody's mind. Lolu, what kind of business are you busy doing now in SA? And when are you willing to share the details of the business? And please don't say that, watch the space. No, we want to know. Thank you.
No watching the space.
That sounded like Bam Bam and Teddy. They're the ones who would watch the space.
Wow, like don't say watch the space.
No, I'm not going to say that.
No, obviously, but obviously there's certain things you need to work. Sometimes you just need to work in silence, and people just see your rise.
Which is what I have done.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people are saying that I've not been as visible as I should be on social media, viz Instagram and Twitter. But then again, I can't be on my phone all the time. I have work to do. I have a lot of stuff to achieve, and now that I have a platform, it's important that I leverage as much as I can. So forgive me for not being on social media a lot. It's not because I don't want to relate with everybody, but it's just that sometimes man is really, really tied up.
But also, does social media pay you?
Yet, no, not yet. But it will pay.
No, obviously it will.
You feel the thing is, Lolu Force is really big, and it was built on respect, was built on unity, and was built on communications. So I try as much as I can to communicate with these people as much as I can, even though they feel like I should be doing more. I will do more, but please understand the fact that right now my hands are really, really tied, and I have so much to juggle at once.
Yeah.
All right, so back to Zod's question. Right?
Yeah. So being here in South Africa, like what were the initial plans? So coming through to the country?
The initial plan was actually to come and work. I've had quite a lot of meetings in terms of the career direction that I'm taking.
Right.
I've also had to finally witness the country. I was in the house and I really didn't get to see the country.
I was
just in a house with 19 other personalities, Big Brother and his ninjas. And for me it was seeing the country and then being the fact that I had work to do. I had business meetings, I had career talks to attend as well. So all of that has been happening since I landed on Friday morning? Yeah, thereabout. And this will go until Wednesday morning when I return to Lagos.
Okay, that's such a short stay, but you're gonna come back, right?
Yes, I will. When I come back, I think it'll be bigger, and then maybe I'll be making money off my return to South Africa. Now it's just all me, really. I'm just trying to be successful in everything.
Completely understood. So let's go back to you getting into the Big Brother house. You said Big Brother was Big Brothering you from the get-go.
Like from the get-go.
So you got into the house.
Yes.
And you met all of these other human beings. What was your initial reaction?
My initial reaction was, this is a reality TV show, but a lot of people came into the house with the mindset of it being a competition. I mean, we knew it was a competition when we were auditioning, but I felt like a couple of people took it too much to their heads.
Right.
And started to be very, very somehow, for lack of a better term, early on in the game. And another initial thought I had was, I had 19 other personalities to understand.
That's a lot.
19 other personalities to read and understand in so short a time.
Right.
And the thing about it is as fun as it sounds, it is actually abnormal, because usually when you meet people, you go away from them, you come back, you learn more, you go away, you come back. No, but these guys, they're literally smacking your face every time. So you're learning them right there on the spot. You're trying to understand them right there on the spot. And you're having to do that in front of 22 million people. Yeah. So that was another interesting part. It was hard because, one moment you're having a talk with CC in this room, and then you're right outside this room, and then there's Alex there that you have to also try to recalibrate your brain to discuss with. And then from there, Leo is on the deck, and that's another conversation entirely. And that was a lot of brain work. And I think that, it's shaped me a lot. And I think that's one of the major things that were my first set of impressions when I got into the house.
What did you learn very quickly when you got into the house?
Let's see. That people are attracted to intelligence.
Right. So sapiosexuals, that's what they are.
Yeah, okay. Sapiosexuals. I was easily the smallest in the house in terms of stature. Right. Easily. Maybe third smallest or second smallest. I don't know. But I also realized that the best things in the world come in small packages. Hey, come in small packages. Yeah, and for me, that was really important, because it would have been easy for me to cower. Right. In the house, looking at all the strong personalities in the house, looking at all the huge guys in the house. But I felt, no, I go into the house for a reason. And the reason was solely because of the fact that I was myself during the audition. So I don't owe that to the show. I even owe it to myself to be myself all through the show. And that's what I did.
Shout outs to you for being yourself, because I've heard some things from people like how they change. Like, no, I'm this person at the audition, and I get into this house and I'm just like, yeah. So like they kind of had to put on a face to get into the house, you know. But like you say, you've had to, you were yourself
all
through and throughout, and that is why you got into the house, and that's why you stayed for so long as well.
Yeah, I only missed 1 week of the show.
Pardon me?
I only missed 1 week of the show.
Only 1 week. You see? Like, you're already a winner. You're already a winner.
Yes.
So, is there anything in the house that maybe you wish you could do differently?
Interesting. No.
Why?
I feel like everything that happened was meant to happen. And one way or the other, you try as much as you can to put your best foot forward at all the times, or I try to put my best foot forward at every time. And even me putting my best foot forward and the things that happened, then I know that I did my best at that point in time. Now, that said, it's important for me to understand that, okay, I lost my line of thought there. Okay, so here's what I'm trying to say. In the real sense of it, I don't think I'd have done anything wrong.
Okay.
Or anything better or anything differently. Everything that happened was meant to happen.
Right.
I don't mean to sound religious, but everything that happened was already meant to happen and already been written to happen.
Okay.
I was just acting it out, pretty much. Now, I feel like changing anything would actually disrupt the circle of a lot of things.
Okay.
And that would shift the balance in one way or the other. Now, I'm not sure what way to shift the balance. It could be better for me if I change something. It could be worse for me if I change something.
Right.
So as opposed to dealing with that uncertainty, I'll just deal with the certainty that I have. And the certainty that I have is the fact that I did what I did in the house, good, bad, ugly, whatever. And I don't regret it. I take responsibility for it. I take responsibility for my actions and the results of the actions as well. I'm dealing with them presently.
Done.
There you go.
Okay. You're very cool, calm, and collected about this, eh?
I try. I mean,
you're
I
very
try,
cool,
I try
calm,
to be a
and
good
collected
guy.
about this. So shout out to Nondumiso, who's on Twitter right now. She says, I have no questions right now. Just tell Lolu that I think he's amazing. And since I couldn't make it to the meet and greet last night, so I would like to say hi. My name, this is Nondumiso. Hey, Lolu.
Hey,
yeah,
how you doing? And thank you. And to everyone that came out last night for the meet and greet, thank you so much for being absolutely beautiful people. I was late, and I'm sorry about it, but everybody waited still, and I feel very, very honored.
How does it feel to finally meet just like an inch, like a little bit of the Lolu force?
Actually have met the inch in South Africa wasn't really an inch. I don't say it as an inch. I see it as quite a lot of people that took time out, to come and say hi. And that for me, it seems like a small gesture, but to me, it was really big. That people would come out in a country that's not mine to come and say hi and be smiling and give me gifts and just, say really kind words to me. It was absolutely amazing. But in general, the amount of Lulu Force members that I have met, I can't count.
You can't.
I think from the day I got back to Lagos after the show, there were at least 2,500 people at the airport
waiting for you.
Yes.
Yo.
So I've met, fractionally, it's not a lot, but I've met quite a number of people. If you look at almost 350,000 people strong on social media, and I met only about 2,005. I've barely scratched the surface, but
these people were waiting for you at the airport.
It was a madhouse. At a point, people were saying, please, can you just give him space to breathe so he doesn't pass out? It was insane. It was insane. There was traffic everywhere. I kept on having to dance and run and sign autographs, and it was just interesting. Definitely, I think there were videos of that on social media. Definitely one of the best nights of my life.
That's great, though.
Yes, it is. I feel very honored.
That's great.
I'm blessed to have these people.
So when we come back, we're going to talk about your newfound celebrity. Life a little bit outside of the house now that it's over, and what you think of the winner of Big Brother.
Okay.
Yes, let's get a little touchy now.
Touchy. Yes. If I find something really interesting, and if I'm really, really keen on moving here, then I might just stay in South Africa. And
we also got a message from Estelle. Estelle says, "Hi Lolo, it's always a pleasure to hear you speak.
Thank you.
What an intelligent person you are. I thank God to hey."
Hey bro.
Talking about parables here.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's talking about parables. She says, wishing you a fantastic stay in South Africa, safe journey on your trip back. Shout out to Sola as well. He is the realest person. Love you. Hashtag.
That's Sola right there.
Yeah. So let's talk before we get into like your newfound celebrity, life after the house.
Yep.
So you were telling me that you were on radio for a good 10 years.
Yes,
yeah.
I was.
A good 10 years. So how did your radio skills and radio experience help you inside the house, if they helped you at all?
I think the most important thing radio did for me in the house was help me calm down.
Okay.
There were days where I was really, really upset in the house. And I'll just do like a simple air check by myself on the deck.
Right.
Just to remember what it used to be like and just to get myself in a mood that I want to be in. Because we didn't have amenities in the house. There was no television, there was no internet, there was no phone. So you had to be creative about, what ways you employed to keep yourself calm and keep yourself sane, even when you could easily run insane in the house. So I think radio helped me there, and I think radio generally helped my knowledge base. There are a lot of stuff that I know and that people know that I know in the house, and it was all based off of working in radio. At a point in my life, I used to be head of news for a particular radio station in Lagos, in Asaba, I beg your pardon. And that exposed me to a lot of political knowledge. That exposed me to a lot of reading. Now, not just reading to know, but voraciously reading to make sure that you had enough content for your shows and for your programs and for your news programs. So that, again, also helped me a lot. So a lot of stuff I know these days is not based on what I studied in school or what I read yesterday. It's based off of what I've made myself experience through the jobs that I've had to work and through the people that I meet. So for me, it's always a learning process, and radio did that for me as well.
Life experience.
You know this.
Yeah. So I want to know, who's in Ntsikelelo?
Say that again?
Who's in Ntsikelelo?
No, that's actually a name that I got given yesterday. Someone gave me that name. Yes.
Hey.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes, it's not a baby. It's not baby. It's not Anto South African name. I'll give her one when I return home. But no, that's my name. Sikilelo. I actually like it as well.
You like it?
Yes, I do.
It's a beautiful, beautiful name. So Bonso says, hey, she loves your name. She loves you.
Love you too.
Yeah.
Love you too.
Oh, they're loving you out here.
Can I give you a bedroom voice? What's your name again? What's her name?
Bonso.
Ponsa. Hey, Ponsa. How you doing?
Yes, brother. What you doing to the children?
You could call me later tonight. We could talk.
Yes, man.
Ponsa. There you go.
Stop it. Stop it.
I could do that for the rest of the show.
No. No bedroom voices unless they ask for it again, and they will ask for it again.
Okay. Should I continue the interview in a bedroom voice? Please let us know.
Yes, +2777924. The bedroom voice, should it stay? Should it come back? What's the situation? Let's talk about your newfound celebrity. How have you found that?
It's still a lot to get used to. I realized that I cannot just walk into any place like a regular guy anymore. People know me, and that again is I feel very fortunate, really.
Right.
I see all the love on social media. I see all the hate on social media as well, and I take everything in good stride. I think also that in the last 1 month, the amount of growth that I've experienced personally has been astounding. And this would have only happened because of where I was before 1 month ago. So celebrity life for me, I still have the same people around me. These two guys sitting next to me, I've known them for a decade. Actually, I've known him for 12 years. I've known him for 10.
Right.
And, it's still the same regular guy. It's just that the regular guy that they knew is not the regular guy that everybody knows. It's still the same Lolu trying to be successful, regular guy, great voice, cute, everything. Just trying to be successful. Okay, fine. I accept that now. Just trying to be successful. So it hasn't really changed much. I'm still the same guy. Just added the fact that I'm in the eyes of the world now. And that's pretty much it.
You make that sound so simple.
Yeah, it is.
You make it sound so simple.
For me, it is simple. I think that, everything is meant to be simple. It's the actions and the consequences and results of your actions that complicate it. Do you get?
Yeah, I get you.
So it's simple. It's your actions, the results of your actions, and how your actions are perceived that complicate it and make it, complicated. So for me, it's just being simple. Just same guy, be successful. Same friends, no new friends.
People are blushing here, hey?
Really? Tell me about it. Okay, let's hear about the blush.
Lee and Zim was like, I'm blushing, yo, like that bedroom voice.
Hey.
Nolu Tando and Pretoria is also like, whoo, that bedroom voice.
Okay, so I think
you should continue with this bedroom voice of yours.
Okay, ladies, this one's for you.
Very white.
Okay.
Lolu, I'm joking. So Ponso says hi. I'm blushing. I've been captured since he said hello.
Hello again.
The voice is just doing the most of the most.
It's daylight radio, so I can't say much.
No, you can't say much, eh?
But I'm glad it's doing the most. Hopefully I could do more. There you go.
You're playing into their hands so much. Like if this was a TV show right now, life
it'll be terrible. In a good way.
So do you see yourself going into TV? Are you looking that route? What are you looking?
I think I said this on the show. Before Big Brother, I didn't think I had a fine face, and I didn't think I had a face that was good enough for television. But now that I've been on the biggest show on the African continent, I would imagine that maybe television will be something I'll do in the future. It could be maybe hosting something on TV. It could be me taking a few roles in movies in Nollywood, or maybe here in South Africa as well. But I'd be more than happy to be on TV, either as a host of something or acting a role in a movie.
Acting a role in a movie. What kind of role would you like to do? Would you like to dive into?
I would not want to stereotype myself. I want to take on challenges. There were a lot of things that I acted out in the house that I didn't know I could until I was asked to. So I'm not going to pull myself in one direction and say, okay, cast me as the lover boy.
Right.
I'm just saying, you can actually cast me as the wicked uncle. I would work as well. Anything works for me right now.
You're a chameleon right now.
Comedian.
Chameleon.
Say that again?
A chameleon.
Yes.
So you can change and morph into different things.
Change for good.
Change. Yeah, obviously. Yeah.
Oh my God, he's changing for something bad.
No, I'm not going to do that.
You're going to change for good.
Yeah, there you go.
Okay, let's go back to the music. Your next song. Since you are taking over the playlist and your homies and everything, let's get into some falls.
Yeah. This is a jam. Shout out to Falls Bad Guy. Based on your song, this is a jam and a half. Honestly, the one that I put one deal on it, happy is tough.
That was Falls on Trans Africa Radio. He's got one day call on that one, and it is called Way on Trans Africa Radio. We still have Lolu in the building. He's doing the damn thing, making people blush, making people happy. People are almost dropping their 7-week-old children because of you and your voice.
Yes. Siyabonga, thank you.
Plus 277925444329 is that WhatsApp line. We do have someone on the line right now. Ponso, how are you doing?
I'm good. How are you guys?
Great, thank you.
Great,
what do you have to say to the fine brother himself in the building?
The fine brother, right? I just want to tell Lulu that we're very proud of him.
Thank you.
You know, and he came to the house. We didn't notice him. Some of us didn't, but actually we started noticing him about 3 weeks late, I think. And he really played the game by just being himself. You know, because. We didn't want to see any other fakeness of him, so that we do see now that the Lolu that we saw on our screen is still the way that we hear now. You know, nothing has changed.
Thank you.
And yeah, man, just keep doing what you're doing. That voice, you can go very far with that age. Don't sleep on that voice.
Okay, I won't sleep on the voice. Thank you.
And the smartness, man. Wow, Lolu.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. We love you.
I love you too.
I couldn't, obviously, as what told me about the middle grid, I couldn't attend because I'm in the way in Polokwane and I have a small baby. So, yeah, man, just
it's okay.
keep shining, man. That's
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Truly appreciate it.
It's a pleasure.
My regards to your baby.
Thank you.
All right, cheers.
Thank you so much, Ponso.
Sure.
Just tell him that the baby's name is actually Cici.
Really?
Okay.
Shout out to Cici. A baby, you know. But anyway, thank you very much for calling.
Thank you, bye.
You're getting people wanting you to say their names on air.
Yeah, well, I could try.
It's that voice of yours. Nolu Tando wants you to say her name.
Say that again?
Nolu Tando. Yeah.
There you go.
Shout outs, man. The way she's blushing right now at home. DJ Tyler wants to know what your biggest fear is, if you do have a fear.
My biggest fear, I think I have two. Actually, it's one, but it's quite an elaborate one. My biggest fear is, how do I say this and say it the way I want to? Okay, failure. I don't want to ever fail. I want to excel at whatever it is I do, either it being in my career, either it being personal choices, either it being a father, either it being a husband. I don't ever want to fail at what I do. So for me, success is the goal, and success the right way is what I'm going to do. I'm not going to do it the wrong way. So I think the fear of failure is what keeps me going every morning.
You say success, right? What does success mean to you, Lolu? Because success means a lot of things to different people. It can be money success, it could be family success. What does success mean to you?
Success, let's start from the money success. I want to be successful financially. I want to be rich.
Wealthy.
No. You know when you can hear the money from afar?
Yeah.
That's the kind of rich I want to be. I want to be really wealthy. But I also want to be successful at being a father.
Okay.
I want to be successful at being a husband. I want to be successful at being Lulu. Because I like it or not, Lulu is just not my name anymore.
No,
Lulu
not at all.
Lulu is a brand now.
Yeah.
Okay, so the Lulu brand has to be successful either in the media, either in politics, either working with corporates, either acting a few roles, either being back on radio, whichever way. Lulu has to be successful at that. Lulu has to be good at what he does. Now, Lulu is gifted, and Lulu realizes that Lulu is the best of him that exists. There will never be a better Lulu in this lifetime. The Lulu that is right now is the Lulu that is supposed to be. And for me, that is a blessing. I'm 1 in 8 billion, and that is how special I am. So if that isn't success, then what is?
So being true to yourself at the end of the day.
At the end of the day, and making sure everything counts.
And making sure everything counts.
Everything has to count. Nobody's guaranteed tomorrow. So live today like it's your last.
Spitting rhymes here. Spitting knowledge here.
No, but for real, nobody's guaranteed tomorrow.
No, and, that's very true.
I said something, and I think I want to say this to all of the viewers or the listeners listening and all the viewers watching on Instagram and everything. That's something I've said to my close friends, and I'm going to say to Kea now.
Okay.
I don't know how to pronounce your name. I know there's a sound in there somewhere, so I'm not going to murder it, but I'm just going to leave it as Kea.
Right.
All right, so Kea is XYZ years old. I don't know. I'm not going to ask you. I know girls don't like to tell their ages. I'm not going to ask you. But anyway, so Kea, a couple of years ago, it was time for you to be created. It was time to be born into this world. Now, according to world population today, we're like 8 billion-ish.
Yeah.
And change.
Yeah.
Ish.
And change.
There you go.
Yeah.
So, when it was that year that you were born, when it was time for you to be born, there were potentially 7.9 billion other people that could be Kea right now. Do you know that?
Yeah.
But that being said, you know what? Since I'm perfect, since I don't make mistakes, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to create the best Kea in this lifetime. And out of potentially 7 billion other people he could have chosen, he chose you. So you're the best of you that exists. You're not 1 in a million. You're 1 in 7 or 8 billion. And that is how special you are. So if you're not successful just by thinking about that, then I don't know what else could inspire you.
That's where it starts.
That's where it starts. So 1 in 8 billion.
1 in 8 billion. If you don't believe you're successful within yourself, then basically it's not going to happen.
There you go.
It's not going to happen.
Yeah, bo.
So, the big question.
I'm not married.
No.
Okay.
I don't think you're married. I wasn't going to go that far.
Okay.
What's life like with Anto?
Okay.
As people are just pushing it there. Lolu and Anto.
Lotto Sheep, Lotto Titanic, Lotto Romantic, Mr. Ideal, Madam Commissioner. I heard that name is already on Twitter now. I don't know why they call
Madam
her
Commissioner.
That. Legit. I actually saw it on social media.
What?
Legit. I'm not even playing.
Madam Commissioner.
I don't know why.
What a name.
I don't know why. But anyway, the point is this. Irrespective, Anto is an amazing woman. She's cerebrally astounding. She is intelligent. She's smart. She's beautiful. She is... What time is it? She's sexy. I can say that.
Yeah.
And she likes me. I like her. By this point in time, we're very focused on our careers.
Right.
We stay in touch. We talk a lot.
Right.
Schedules don't permit us to spend a lot of time together,
right,
like everybody would expect. But when we do eventually see, it's always very good quality time. I'm not saying I'm going to date her. I'm not saying I'm not going to date her. I think the floor is open, so we're just taking it as it comes and see what happens.
So what happens?
If it happens, it will be because we want it to happen, not because people are asking for it to happen. And if it happens and we don't come out publicly about it, please let people respect our privacies as well.
You're a celebrity now, hey?
Yeah.
Yes, well, you're both celebrities now.
If we become an item, I would say, but you will not be privy to whatever it is that goes on in the relationship.
No, completely understood. Which is only fair. Like, you're a human being at the end of the day. You're not just Lolu.
Kea, you don't know the kind of things I get asked on social media. Someone was asking me the other night. I see these things and I ignore. Someone was asking me, so she's your friend, but have you guys started sleeping with each other?
Oh, wow.
Questions like that. And I just ignore these things.
What drew you to her? Like, what is it about her that drew you to her in the house, though?
Sense of humor. She likes food and she's intelligent. Those are the first three things. And everything else, followed.
Food is great, hey?
Food is great. Food is
amazing.
Like, I don't understand.
People like, I don't like food. Like, what's wrong with you, human being?
Eat.
Let's eat. And I think food is actually really a great way to get to know another human being, So
what are you doing tonight? She had to think about it.
No, I'm actually kind of actually nothing, because my brother's home alone. He can cook, eh? He can go ahead and cook for himself. He's a grown man right now. So, yeah.
Maybe we'll see. We'll see.
We'll definitely see. ICQ says, I just want to say thanks to the guy for the motivation of words.
Grazie.
He said a whole lot. So big up to you and all the best.
Thank you.
For you. And yeah, like, this has been fun. This has been real good. I think you've pretty much
touched on everything.
But this is good. Like, Lulu, I'm very excited to see what's going to happen for you after the Big Brother house.
Thank you.
And everybody else as well is excited to see what's going to be happening for you in the Big Brother house. After the Big Brother house.
Yeah.
But if someone wants to say enter Big Brother, what would your biggest advice be?
Stay true to yourself. Stay true to yourself. The real you may just be what Big Brother is looking for next year. And if you stay true, you might just get in. Now, also, you may have gotten a few no's in the past by auditioning. Don't be scared to try again. Getting into Big Brother this year for me was the third time trying. So if you've tried once before, you've tried again, try just one more time. After that, then you know it's not for you. But really, just be yourself. Don't try to be anybody else. You're the best of you that exists. So go into the auditions, be yourself. If you are lucky and blessed enough to make it into the house, just stay true to yourself. Those that will like you, and those that don't, they will come around to like you as well.
Eventually.
I mean, I go into the house and people tagged me the nerd, the intelligent one, the smart one. He's not entertaining. He's this, is that, and that was fine. But that's really who I am. And I come out of the house and look at all the love I'm getting. So if people don't understand that the value of you being yourself, then I think that actually teaches you the value of you being yourself and how many people that would resonate with across board. So yeah, just be yourself, be true.
So we got a message from Silo. Silo says, Silo.
Okay, that's not Sisi and Lulu, right?
No.
Okay, great.
She says, I just wanted to say I'm incredibly proud of how you represented yourself in the house. Your consistency, composure, focus, and discipline is what I'm currently inspired by at the moment. I wish you nothing but incredible success. Work hard always. Hashtag LoluForce, Silo.
Thank you very much, Silo. Thank you. Very kind words and very inspiring words as well. Thank you. Don't forget to be not too far from social media. It's at official Lulu on Instagram and official Lulu on Twitter.
But we're going to come back after your next song.
Okay.
Maradona.
Let's go.
So he's dancing up a storm in the building. This is Niniola with Maradona on Trans Africa Radio. Basically about wrapping it up just a little bit with Lulu. It's a jam. So you just said something that I know someone in Ghana will be very, very happy about. Liza, in Ghana. Just know that Lolu's coming there. Hashtag Lulu Force in Ghana.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lulu's coming to Ghana next weekend. I think I'm going to be landing in Accra on Friday. So I'm coming through like bang da da dang. You know how it is. Accra stand up. I'm coming through.
Never spared it.
They never spared it.
They never spared it.
Honestly speaking, they did not see it coming.
So this human being, like, this has been so much fun. So Lolu, here at Trans Africa Radio, we play 100% African music, right?
Yes, I can tell.
You can tell?
Yeah, I can tell.
So what does that mean to you to know that there is a station that just plays 100% African music?
I think, first of all, Africa is the most beautiful continent. Africa is the most blessed continent in terms of culture, in terms of the heritage, in terms of the people. And for a radio station to consistently and consciously play African music from all walks of life, from all countries and, regions, it's amazing. It actually shows, the beauty of the African culture and music. It shows exactly what we have in terms of our tradition as well. Our music is identity, and for you to be doing that every day consistently, I think it just goes a long way in marketing and showing to the world exactly what Africa stands for from the arts and music perspective. And that is I think it's an amazing thing, and I think you guys are the only ones that do that.
Yeah, we are.
Just African music. I mean, I walked in here and I was listening to Black Coffee. I've listened to music from Cameroon. I've listened to music from Nigeria. By the time I get out, so I'm sure you're going to play something from Ghana, and that just shows that we are one, irrespective of what might be going on in the world. The truth is, music, our arts, our culture finds a way to our hearts, and it just unifies us. And I think you're doing well right here at Trans Africa.
Thank you so much. So look, people are loving you right now.
Really, they are?
Social media. Who was it? Charlotte said, I trusted. I made it's very obvious that Maradona was going to play the moment she walked into the building. What is it about that song?
I've been in love with that song even before the house. I was actually doing a photo shoot the other day, and it had played for about an hour, and people were saying, Lulu, are you trying to play somebody? I'm like, no, I just really like the song. Shout out to Niniola. I think she's an amazing singer, and if anything, that particular song endeared me to her, or endeared her to me, whichever way that works. Okay. But it's an amazing song. I could listen to it all day till tomorrow.
It's a fun song. It's a great song.
Yeah, it is.
How can we find you on social media, and how can we follow you and be part of the hashtag LoluForce, hashtag superhero?
Okay. Hashtag fine boy.
Yeah.
No, that's not part of the hashtag.
I'm hashtag fine boy ne.
Hashtag great voice ne. There you go. Hashtag LoluForce. It's one all around the world. Okay, so LoluForce is the hashtag, first of all. Then on my Twitter and Instagram, it is at official Omololu. Official spelled OFFICIAL OMOLOLU. And on Twitter, it's the same as well. I'll be more than happy to see all of you. On Snapchat, it is actually at Lulu Shomiwa. Spell LOLUSHOMUYIWA. I'll say that again. LOLUSHOWSHO actually MUYIWA. There you go.
You forgot there just a little bit, but hey.
Yeah.
So
I haven't spent my surname in a while, so it was getting away. But my father would be eyeing me right now.
Like, how
would you forget our name? How dare you?
So Ghana, do remember he is coming through to you this coming weekend. So make sure you have a good time. But thank you so much for joining me. I've had an absolutely great time. It's been inspiring. It's been fun. It's been romantic. It's been blushing. It's been everything. It's been the LoluForce during this hour.
Yeah, and thank you for being an amazing host as well. Now you're making me miss radio, and you're really doing an amazing job at it. So well done. Shout out to Kea guys. Shout out to Kea guys.
Thank you so much. So let's get into the last song. Sugar boy. Sugar. Hola.
Hola. Hey.
Oh sister, I know be a rider. Give me one chance, make I be a fighter, provider. Toto for my man, make I be a pasta. She can dance, I don't know how to dance. Sponsor.